Welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. We have a game from our 1969 replay. It's the Houston Astros at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Don Wilson, right-hander, starting for Houston, and Luke Walker, the southpaw, for the Pirates. We'll make some coffee here, and we'll get started in due course. And Kathy Harden has arrived. We welcome you, Kathy and Tony from Oregon. Great to have you, folks. The coffee is brewing. We are in Pittsburgh for the first of a two-game series between the Houston Astros and the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Don Wilson, and Ron McGrath has arrived. We welcome you all. Don Wilson starting for Houston, he's a right-hander, and Luke Walker for the Pirates, a southpaw. Let's look at our opening lineups as the coffee is brewing. And the two Alou brothers will be both starting and leading off. Two of the Alou brothers. For the Astros, Jesus Alou leads off in right field. Joe Morgan at second, Jimmy Wynn in center. Menke at shortstop. Batting fifth, Doug Rader. Kurt Blefary at first. Marty Martinez batting seventh in left field. Johnny Edwards is catching, he's batting eighth. And the pitcher, Don Wilson, with 9 wins on the season. And we're so glad to be with you all. Excuse me while I just clean these glasses. Here we go. For the Pittsburgh Pirates and the amazing Pirates, it's Matty Alou leading off in center field. Carl Taylor batting second at first. Willie Stargell in left field batting third. Clemente is out for this game with a bad back. So Jose Pagan will play right field and hit cleanup. It's Richie Hebner batting fifth at third base. Manny Sanguillen behind the plate, he bats sixth. Batting seventh, Gene Alley at second. Freddie Patek at shortstop batting eighth, and the pitcher Luke Walker batting ninth with 11 wins on the season. Houston comes into this 62-57, their best season in franchise history. They are 5 games over 500. They're 10 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves, currently tied with Cincinnati for third, although Cincinnati is 1 ahead of them in the loss column. The Pirates are the big story in the National League. They're in first place. They're 24 games over 500 with an 8 1/2 game lead over the Chicago Cubs. And in third place are the St. Louis Cards, 10 games out, then the Mets 13 behind. And I'm going to sneak a cup. Boy, is it hot out there. But it's great to be in. It's nice and cool. Let's sneak a little cup there. Excuse me. We're at Forbes Field. And the Pirates take the field. There's Luke Walker on the mound. And leading it off for Houston is Jesus Alou. Okay, Walker is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Jesus. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. That's hit deep by Jesus. That's a re-roll. And that's a double down the line. So Jesus opens the game up with a double. Now Joe Morgan is the batter. This will be lefty-lefty. Jesus on second, nobody out. Just underway here in Pittsburgh. Oh shit. Would you please excuse me? I forgot to put in my fielding ratings, and it happens. We're gonna have a slight delay here. It happens, folks. Oh Lord. So you bear with us, please. This takes about 2 minutes. Kathy Harden going for Houston. I'll go with the same. That's good coffee. It's too late. So that delay, we apologize. And stepping up is Joe Morgan now. Again, it's Jesus on second, nobody out. Tony will also go with Houston. Okay, here's Walker now. With Alou on second. From the stretch, the pitch to Morgan. That's going to be 1-4 left-handed. Pops it up to first. And Carl Taylor makes the catch. That's one away. And here's the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn. Okay, Walker now. And the pitch to Wynn. That's 4-6 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Wynn. Jesus goes to third and holds. And the Astros have first and third with one out here in the top of the first inning. And now Dennis Mankey is the batter. Mankey, a right-handed hitter. Okay, infield is back here with one out, first and third. And here's the pitch to Mankey. That's 5-8. Right-handed, flies it to right. That's for Jose Pagan. He makes the catch and Jesus tags. And Houston off to a quick 1-0 lead here. A sacrifice fly hit by Mankey. That'll be 2 outs. Wynn still on first. He's a 1-15, 1-13 being held. And now Doug Rader. This Houston team has really been something this year. They were 81-81 in real world. In 1969, it was their best year. Quite an accomplishment for that team. You know, you think about the Astros and the Mets were both expansion teams in '62. Okay, here's Walker now with 2 outs and Wynn on first. Here's the pitch to Rader. That's 6-3 right-handed. Base hit to left. Wynn goes to second, rounding third. He's a 1-15, 2 outs, 1-17. -4 on Starger will let Wynn hold. So it's first and second with 2 outs, and here's Kurt Blefary. Okay, Walker now. And the pitch to Blefary. That's going to be 3-8 left-handed. Struck him out. And that will retire the side. But there was 1 run on 3 hits and 2 left on. After a half, it's Houston 1 and Pittsburgh coming about. Here's Don Wilson now. Matty Alou will lead it off. Mateo, brother of Jesus. It's a family affair today. Okay, Wilson is ready. And the pitch to Mateo. That's 4-8 left-handed. Struck him out. That's 1 down. And he doesn't strike out much. Wilson has a good, excellent strikeout ratio. Over 1 an inning. keep forgetting that. Here's Carl Taylor now. Okay, Wilson is ready. Here's the windup. Okay, Ron going with Houston. The pitch to Taylor. That's going to be 3-7 right-handed. Base hit up the middle for Taylor. A one-out single. He can't run very well. That'll bring up Pops. Okay, Wilson from the stretch. And the pitch to Stargell. That's going to be 3-6 right-handed. Grounds it to first, scooped by Blefary, and he turns the double play. So the side is retired. No runs, one hit, none left. And after one, it's Houston 1. Pittsburgh nothing. Oh, Christ. Beautiful, beautiful afternoon for a game of Strat-O-Matic 1969 baseball. We move to the top of the second. It's going to be Marty Martinez to lead it off. He's a switch hitter. He's hitting right against Walker, the southpaw. Walker gets the sign, and the pitch to Martinez. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. Grounds it to short, and Patek has it. Throws it over to Taylor for the first out. One away. Now the catcher, Johnny Edwards. And we thank you. Edwards a left-handed hitter, so he'll be lefty-lefty here. Okay, Walker winds, and the pitch. That's 112 left-handed. It's a base hit up the middle for Edwards. A one-out single. And here's Don Wilson. He's a C bunter. We'll just let him hit away here. Jesus is on deck. Okay, Walker from the stretch. The pitch to Wilson. That's 1-4. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Luke. And now it's Jesus Salou. Jesus doubled and scored in the first. He comes up with Edwards on first, 2 down. Walker. Walker. Okay, here's Walker. Just trying to bring the tone down a little. The pitch. Walker. Walker with 2 outs. Edwards on first. And the pitch to Jesus. That's 6-6 right-handed. It's a base hit up the middle for Jesus. Edwards goes to second and holds. He'd be a 1-14, but we'll let him hold there. See if Joe Morgan can do something here. It's It's Jesus on first and Edwards on second, 2 down. Okay, Walker trying to get out. The pitch to Morgan. That's going to be 6-4 left-handed. Fly ball center. And Mateo is under it. He makes the catch and the side is retired. No runs, 2 hits. The Astros strand 2. We're in the middle of the second. It's a 1-0 ball game. Boy, is it hot out there. I'm telling you, it's nice to be inside. God. Leading it off for the amazing Pirates is Jose Pagan. In today for Roberto Clemente, who has an ailing back. I looked, he's back in a game or 2. Okay, here's Wilson now. The pitch to Pagan. That's going to be 6-11 right-handed. And that is a base hit for Pagan. So Pagan on first. And here's Hebner. Now he's an A bunter, I'll tell you. He also was a very quirky guy. Had a very strange personality. He was known for that. We'll have Hebner hit away. Pagan on first. Nobody out. Okay, here's the pitch to Hebner. That's 5-5 left-handed. Grounds it to short X. That's going to be Menke a 331. That's 8-3. That's a reroll. That'll be E31. E31-10. And he turns the double play, Menke. Worth the wait. 6-4-3. So it's 2 outs, nobody on, and here's Manny Sanguillen. Okay, Wilson is ready. Here's the pitch to Sanguillen. That's going to be 1-5 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Morgan has it, throws it over to Bleffery, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit for the Pirates. None left after the double play. After 2, it's 1-0. That goddamn thing's just going to annoy the crap out of me. Christ. Here's Luke Walker now to pitch the top of the 3rd. Oh, Lord. Oh. Leading it off, Toy Cannon, Jimmy Wynn. He singled in the 1st. Sending Jesus to 3rd. He came home on Menke's fly ball to right. Here's Luke Walker now. And the pitch to Wynn. That's 6-7 right-handed. Grounder to short. Patek has it. And he throws him out, 1 away. Now Dennis Menke. Okay, here's Menke. The pitch from Walker. That's going to be a 2-11 left-handed. He struck him out. That's the third for Luke. And now Doug Rader. Rader singled in the first, was left on. Okay, here's Luke. The windup and the pitch to Rader. That's going to be 2-11 left-handed. Grounds it to second for Gene Alley. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Walker. And we're in the middle of the third. It's still 1-0 Houston. Good crowd out here. Pirates been getting good attendance all year. Everybody loves a winner, right? Gene Alley will lead it off for the Bucks. Okay, Wilson is ready. The pitch to Alley. That's 1-2 right-handed. Lines it to short, caught by Menke. One away. Now Freddie Patek. Oh, Lord help me. Okay, Wilson is ready. Here's the pitch to Patek. Oh. 1-8. A fly ball to center. And Wynn is there. 2 outs for Luke Walker. This is Luke's first plate appearance today. Okay, Wilson gets the sign from Edwards. Into his windup and the pitch to Walker. That's 1-8. He struck him out. The second for Wilson. A 1-2-3 inning. We've gone 3. It's 1-0 Houston Astros over the amazing Pittsburgh Pirates. I need to use the lavatory. And I'll be back in just a minute. Luke Walker's starting his 4th inning. He's allowed 1 run in 3 innings on 5 hits and 3 strikeouts. He'll face Blefary to start it off. Here's Walker now. The pitch to Blefary. That's going to be 1-5 left-handed. Walked him. So Walker walks Blefary. Blefary struck out in the 1st. Now he's on with a base on balls. And Marty Martinez is the batter. Okay, Martinez switch hitter batting right now. Walker from the stretch. That's a 1-5 left-handed, and that's hit well into the gap, but it's cut off, and it will be a base hit. Blefary, though, goes to 3rd. So Houston starting again here. A walk and then a single by Martinez. And Johnny Edwards is the batter. The infield will play back. They'll concede a run. Coffee here. You know, look how late it's gotten, Kathy. It's almost time. That's why I like these 3 o'clock games. And I'm going to go again with the runs to help get activated. That worked very well yesterday. Here's Johnny Edwards now. 1st and 3rd, nobody out. Walker from the stretch. And the pitch to Edwards. Oh, yeah. That's going to be 3-6 left-handed. It grounds to 1st. Taylor throws to Alley at 2nd to force Martinez, and Blefary crosses the plate. That'll make it a 2-0 ball game. It was a fielder's choice, I guess. Guess we could call it that. It was also a force out. I get confused. But it's 2-0. That's what we know for sure. 1 out and Edwards on 1st. Here's Don Wilson now. Whew. Okay, Walker now. The pitch to Wilson. Oh, he's a 1 WR, I'm sorry. And he grounds it to 2nd, and that will be a double play. He was not being held. The side is retired, but another run for Houston. On a walk, a single, and none left on. And in the middle of the 4th, it's a very tidy 2-0 ball game. And here's Don Wilson now with a 2-0 lead. You know, I just found out today that Jack Baldwin died in June. He was 80-something. Those of you who have been paying very close attention, he is a relief pitcher on San Diego in our replay here. Jack Baldwin died this year. It's going to be the top of the order for the amazing Pirates, who are not so amazing today, but you never know. It's Matty Alou leading it off. Matty struck out, very rare for him. Here's Wilson now, the pitch to Alou. That's going to be 6-6 left-handed, and he swung on, and that is a base hit by Alou. Mateo is on. 1-12 being held with Edwards. And here's Carl Taylor. Okay, Wilson now. The pitch to Taylor. That's 6-6, right-handed, and that is a base hit by Taylor. Alou goes to third. First and third, nobody out. And here comes Pops. Infield back for Pops. They'll concede a run. The Astros lead 2-0. It's Carl Taylor on first, Mateo on third, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Wilson. That's 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Oh, and that was a big one. Pops went down swinging for the fences. Tried to put the Pirates ahead with one swing, but he missed. Oops, that's the third strikeout for Wilson. And that's going to be one out. And here comes Jose Pagan. Infield remains back for the double play to end the inning. Okay, Wilson. And the pitch to Pagan. That's 4-2 right-handed. Struck him out! Oh, Lord, that was a amazing pitch. Fooled him totally. Pagan went down swinging. That's going to be 4-2 right-handed. He struck him out. 2 down now. And here comes Hebner. Tell you. Okay, Wilson is ready. And the pitch to Hebner. That's going to be 1-5 right-handed, and that is a liner to second, caught by Morgan. And the side is retired. Very impressive. The poise of Don Wilson. And the side is out. No runs. 2 hits to lead it off. They were both left on base. After 4, it's a 2-0 ball game. Just to let you all know, you might be interested. The amazing Pirates are amazing for various reasons. One of the reasons is their pitching staff. Luke Walker has 11 wins. These are the starters. Doc Ellis has 15 wins. Bob Moose with 10 wins. Steve Blass with 11 wins. That's quite a frickin' pitching staff, and for good measure, Bob Field with 12. And that's the pitching, that's the starting rotation that has allowed this hard-hitting Pittsburgh Pirates team to be in first place. Without this kind of pitching, they wouldn't be in first place. Well, Walker takes the mound. He's allowed 2 runs in 4 innings. And Jesus will lead it off. Jesus 2 for 2 today. He doubled and scored, singled left on in the second. All righty now. Here's Luke Walker, the windup and the pitch to Jesus. That's going to be a 6-12, right-hander. Grounds it back to Luke. He's a 224. That'll be 16-2. That's going to be a reroll. E24 on Walker. E24-6. And he boots it for the error. I wonder why they don't have an E25. What do you suppose that is? Anybody? Anybody at all? There's no 29. Okay, it's an error. And they'll put Jesus on first. So he's reached base 3 times today. First error in the ball game. I'm looking forward to maybe doing the super advanced. In my free time, I might just go check that out, see what that's about. Here's Morgan now. Jesus on first with nobody out. Okay, here's Walker. The pitch to Morgan. That's 1-7 left-handed. Walked him. Walker walks Morgan, his second walk of the ball game. And it's first and second, nobody out. And here's the toy cannon, Jimmy Wynn. Wynn 1 for 2 today. Okay, Walker from the stretch now. And the pitch to Wynn. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. Walked him. That'll load the bases for the Astros. And that's the third walk by Walker. And here comes Mankey. Knocked in the first run with a sacrifice fly, struck out in the third. Tough spot here for Walker. The infield is back. And the pitch to Mankey. That's 5-7 right-handed. Grounds it to second. This matters. It's going to be Ali. He's a 221. That's 8-2. That's going to be a reroll. It's going to be a 21. E21-6. Uh-oh. He boots it. Second error of the inning. This one by Gene Alley at second base. Jesus comes in. It's unearned. And it's a 3-0 ball game. Some real hard luck here in the 5th for Walker, sandwiched. In between were 2 walks. It's still bases loaded. Nobody out. It's a 3-0 ball game. Doug Rader, the batter now. Infield's still back. Here's the pitch. That's 1-7, left-handed. And it's a liner to third, caught by Hebner. Big out. It's the first out. And now there's hope for a double play here. Kurt Blefary, the batter. This will be lefty-lefty now. Okay, Walker. Throwing a lot of pitches today. Blefary struck out, walked and scored. 3-0 Astros. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Blefary. That's going to be 4-5 left-handed. Struck him out. Oh, that was a big one. Oh, you bet. Walker sure wants to get out of this now. And Marty Martinez, the batter, switch hitter, batting right. Menke on first, Wynn on second, Morgan on third. With 2 outs. Here's Walker now. The pitch to Martinez. Right-handed, fly ball left. And Pops is under it. And the side is retired. So consider yourself lucky, Luke Walker. For only 1 run, it was unearned. We're in the middle of the 5th. It's a 3-0 ball game. And that'll be enough coffee, please. No more coffee, please. We will move ahead to the bottom of the 5th here. Don Wilson throwing shutout baseball against the amazing Pirates. That's amazing. Not really. It's going to be Sanguillen leading it off. He grounded to second in the second. Okay, Wilson. The pitch to Manny. 6-3 right-handed. Base hit to left for Sanguillen to start off the bottom of the 5th. And now Gene Alley. Alley 0 for 1. Wilson from the stretch. And the pitch to Alley. That's 6-6 right-handed. It's a base hit. Sanguillen goes to third. Same thing happened last inning. First and third, nobody out. And Freddie Patek comes up. The infield is back. They'll give up a run for a double play. Whew. Wilson now. And, oh, shit. Almost lost that blue one again. But I got it. Trying to be a fancy, smart-ass guy. Okay, here we go. First and third, the pitch to Patek. That's 3-10 right-handed. Base hit up the middle. Sanguillen scores. Alley goes to second. And he will 1-14. That was a 3-10 to center. He will hold. So the Pirates get on the board here. First and second, still nobody out. And here's Luke Walker. He's going to hit. Luke will hit, and he's also going to lay it down. He's a B bunter. The infield in, he's a C now. Good luck. Here's the pitch from Wilson. Whoa, that looks good. It's a 4C. And it's hit back to Wilson, and his only play is to get Patek at second. Oh, wait a minute. 1-4. 4C. No, I'm sorry. He goes to first. I am so sorry. Wilson goes to first. The runners advance. I am so sorry. So it's a nice bunt for Luke. And it's second and third, one down. Just almost time. Here's Matty Alou. Oh, Lord, the infield will stay back. I don't need any shit going on. Here's the pitch to Alou. 4-5 left-handed, struck him out again. Oh, and that was a huge strikeout to get Mateo Alou. Oh my, Alou is he's not shaking his head. That'll be 2 down now for Carl Taylor. And Pop's on deck. It's first, second, and third, 2 down. 1 in. Here's Wilson now. Oh, and the pitch to Taylor. That's going to be 2-4. Right-handed, grounds it to second. And Morgan has it. Throws it over to Blefary on the side, is retired. Quite an interesting inning there. Some real poise on the part of Don Wilson. You know, you let up 3 singles and you get out of it with 1 run. I say, good job. With 3 singles, no outs. You feel the same way, Kathy, don't you? Yeah. It's a 3-1 ball game. That's a lot of poise. And we're going to take a break here because it's the witching hour. Oh, Christ it is. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Whew. Oh, Lord. What a game. We've gone 5 innings here at Forbes Field. It's Houston 3, Pittsburgh 1. What a ball game. Lord Christ. I'm going to go with the runs again. For a little pick-me-up. Oh, does that smell nice? Whew. Christ almighty. Lord help me, God. Oh. What a ball game. Will be about 3 minutes. Whew. Oh, Lord, help me, God. Oh, that's good. Thank you. I needed that. Oh, I really freaking needed that. You know that? Oh, yeah. Oh, you have no idea how much I needed that, Kathy. No idea. Oh, what a ball game. Well, here's Luke Walker to start his 6th inning. Boy, he's thrown a lot of pitches. It's going to be Johnny Edwards to lead it off. Remember, Luke's first endurance inning is the 7th. It's the top of the 6th. And here's Edwards, 1 for 2. Here's Walker, the windup. And the pitch 4-6 left-handed, and that is a base hit by Edwards to open it up, his 2nd of the day. And here's Don Wilson. He's a C bunter. We'll let him hit away. Okay, Luke from the stretch. The pitch to Wilson. That's going to be 4-6, right-handed. And that's a re-roll. 1-8, it's a base hit. That's 5, it is a base hit. And Edwards goes to 2nd. How do you like that? Wilson gets a single. Very weak hitting pitcher, but he got a piece of that. I think he was surprised himself. It's 1st and 2nd with nobody out. And here's Jesus. Jesus 2 for 3. Reached base though 3 times. He reached on the error by Walker and scored. Okay, Jesus with 1st and 2nd. Walker now. Here's the pitch. That's going to be 6-6 right-handed. Base hit up the middle. Edwards goes to 3rd. He'll hold. Put the brakes on. And Joe Morgan is the batter. And that's it for Luke Walker. Walker is being pulled here. It's not even his endurance inning, but he is being pulled. He pitched 5 innings. Has not retired a batter here in the 6th. He's allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to tell you, he threw a lot of pitches. You don't want to burn him out. He walked 3, struck out 4, and he has allowed 3 runs thus far. Now, Gibbon pitched in this game. He got the save. We're not going to use him. I just want to take a look at something right now. All of a sudden, I think I got creative. Yeah, that can be a dangerous thing. But give me a moment here. Nah, can't do that. Del Canton and Hartenstein pitched last game. I will not use them because it's just not the right thing to do if you have other people available. Well, we're going to go with Lou Marone. We'll save Gibbon for later. Both are left-handers. You know, you can't be choosy if you just don't have right-hand arms. But that will work just fine facing Morgan. So there's a little break in the action here as Lou Marone comes in. And he will take some warm-ups, of course. It's bases loaded, nobody out. What a nice thing to do to Lou Marone. But that's why he gets paid. Well, he didn't get paid such big bucks. He's going to face Morgan here. Also a lefty. It's lefty-lefty. I'm feeling cooler now. Morgan 0 for 2 walked, left on base. Approaching the batter's box. Astros looking to blow it wide open. Marone comes in to put out the fire. We can understand a run, but anything more than that, then you did marginal work. Okay, here's Marone, left-handed pitcher, facing the left-handed hitter Morgan. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the pitch to Morgan. Oh my, 6'5" left-handed, hit deep into right center. Drops in, it's going to be extra bases, everybody scores, and Morgan comes in with a stand-up triple. Oh my! Oh my! Everybody come home. A 3-run triple by Morgan. Oh my Jesus. Let's look at that again. 6'5" left-handed. It's a triple. Oh Jesus Christ. So all those runs get charged to Luke Walker. All of them. And that'll give him 5 earned, 1 unearned. In total, it's 6-0. 6-1 Astros. I beg my pardon. Pardon me. So that's tough. 1 pitch, a bases clearing triple. Here comes Wynn. Oh Christ. Pitch to Win, 1-9, left-handed, walked him. First and third, still nobody out. Now Menke. That's going to be 4-9, right-handed. Grounds it to short, X, Patek, 336. That's 4-3. And it's a base hit. Morgan comes home. Finally, you get Marone getting charged. And that's it for Lou Marone. They are just, enough is enough. He pitched 0 innings. He allowed 2 hits. I'm going to do what I want, folks. This is what I frickin' feel like doing right now. He's allowed 1 run, and he's responsible for 2. Marone thrown out after 3 batters. They're going to bring Gibbon in. He pitched in this in real world. He will be the 3rd pitcher this inning. And Joe Gibbon, a left-handed hitter, 4 runs in this inning. It's 7-1. Gibbon coming in from the dugout still on one of those golf carts. You remember those? And now is a very good time to take a break. Absolutely. And this is what you call a big game for Houston. Pittsburgh, you got to let this shit go off your shoulder like water on a duck's back. Just let it go. Oh yeah, Houston is hot. Let's enjoy Houston. Oh yeah. Wow, I love it. I freaking love it. No outs. No freaking outs, people. But they're used to this. You see, the Pirates, they have an 8.5 game lead. They are not going to let a game bug the shit out of them. They'll hope to win tomorrow. Clemente is playing on August 20. In the 2nd and final game of this 2-game series, a rare 2-game series. But they have blown it wide open as I had hoped. It was bases loaded, no outs on 3 singles. Edwards was held at 3rd when Jesus singled. It was bases loaded, no outs. In came Marone, and the first pitch to Morgan, a triple to right center. Way back. And then Wynn walked, and then Menke singled. It's 1st and 2nd, still nobody out. No one's been able to get any of the Astros out this inning, and the 3rd pitcher, Joe Gibbon, will take his warm-ups. While he's doing that, I'm going to step outside, and I am going to check out the sky. Because I want to tell you, day or night, especially night, but day or night, the sky is the greatest show on earth. And I mean it, people. Think about it, especially at night. We've had some big moons lately. Sort of puts things in perspective, doesn't it? The big night sky, when it's a clear night, there's so much light pollution in so many areas, so a lot of people can hardly see stars, but I can still see some. 3, 4 stars clearly at night. Where I am. Better view here than last place. Folks, my name is Jeffrey Guterman, and I'm going to take a break for about 3 minutes. I want to share this with you all. If any of you in text would like to give me feedback on this, I'm thinking seriously of doing a series called Killing Oswald, or The Man Who Killed Oswald. It's fiction. It's about me, actually. I play myself in it. Finding a rabbit hole which allows me to go back in time I was thinking of doing JFK. You know, a lot of people, well, you know, Stephen King did that. But I was thinking of doing it where I try to go back in time and persuade Franklin Roosevelt. I do research to have his vice president run on his ticket again. He picked Truman. This was in '44. He had the far left guy, and he changed it, and he did not go into Korea. Okay. But, oh, I guess I still am on the planning stage. Folks, I'll be back in a few minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Oh. Jesus came home. Boy, did Morgan hit that a long way, didn't he? I'll be back. He's got power. That fucker has power. I think pretty soon I'm going to need to take some of the cream stuff, because it needs to settle me down now, so I don't become a freaking paranoid leech. Just awful. Just awful. Oh. while I was out, I was just thinking, that can get me in trouble, you know. But anyway, I was thinking of a storyline about another guy named Herbert Slutsky, who goes back in time. And I could use a lot of the ideas, I could borrow them from Stephen King. Nothing has nothing to do with his novel. But that formula, I thought it was a good formula, that you go back and it's like for every year that you spend there, it's like 5 minutes here. And if you go there, even if you change things, just your presence can change things a little. When you go back, it's like you were never there. But you're what did I say, a year older biologically. I just got to pick the right event. I don't have the equipment, I don't have the resources to do things the way I really would like to. But it's nice to think about. Well, Joe Gibbon, third pitcher here in the sixth. Patience thin in Pittsburgh. And here's Doug Rader. Still nobody out. 6 batters have come to the plate. All have reached safely. Oh, it does, Kathy? Yeah, I might do it. Yeah, I'd like to try it at least. I'd like to do sort of a, what would it be called? A basement tape, actually, like in music metaphor. Basement tape, a demo. A lot of the folks, like Pete Townsend, used to record the best version he could all by himself. And then present it to the band that way. Okay, here's Rader now. 1 for 3. 7th batter. All have reached safely. Here's Gibbon now. And it's first and second. Here's the pitch. 2-4 left-handed. Fly ball right. Finally we get an out. And Jose Pagan makes the catch. Now a double play can get him out of it. It's a 7-1 ball game, but you know Pirates have big bats. Too bad Clemente's not in the ball game. He's not available. Here's Blefary now. 0 for 2. Struck out twice and walked and scored. And the pitch. That's going to be 5-10 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Double play. And the side is retired. Oh, Joe Gibbon does it. Whew. But there were 4 runs on 5 hits and a walk, including a bases clearing triple by Joe Morgan. Whoa. What the hell happened to, oh, here he is. I don't know what he's doing there. What a game. And close Marone out now. He allowed 1. He let up the triple, folks. The loser is Walker, though. Wilson for the win, number 10. But isn't this Pirates? They have 5 starters in double-digit wins. Kind of reminds me of the 86 Mets. That was one of the greatest teams ever. Even if you don't like the Mets. Well, here comes Pops now. Pops 0 for 2. Wilson has allowed 1 run in 5 innings. That's 1-6 right-handed. Fly ball left. Martinez 1 away. Here's Pagan. Gone 1 for 2. There it is. It's a 5-2 right-handed, and that's a liner to third. Goes through! Raider could not get that. Let's look at that again, please. 5-2 right-handed, single 1-2, line out third the rest. That's a frickin' 1. So Jose on with 1 out, and here's Hebner. That just got past the reach of Menke. All right, here's Hebner now. The pitch from Wilson. That's going to be a 2-9. Left-handed against the right-hander. Grounds back to the box. Wilson throws to second to force Pagan. 2 outs, and Hebner is on first base. And here's Emmanuel Sanguin. He's on Twitter. Just do a search on Twitter. Manny Sanguin. He has very few followers. He uses Twitter very seldom. Here's Emmanuel, who singled and scored the lone Pirate run today. Here's the pitch. 5-7, swung on by Emmanuel, grounds it to second. That's going to be Morgan, 323. That's a 15-3. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. We've gone 6 full here at Forbes Field. And it's a lovely 7-1 ball game, I might say. Beautiful Forbes Field on a beautiful afternoon for a ball game. Oh yeah, and a good crowd, both because the Pirates are playing good baseball and Houston is a good team this year. And I hope you're enjoying yourself here. I really do. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at that, the beautiful hill, you know, with the beautiful trees, and you see smokestacks to the left. It was bad. Pittsburgh was very polluted in the well, I know in the 40s, 50s, and then right around now, the EPA was going to start soon. It was so polluted. Now it's one of the greenest cities around. I don't know if you knew about that. Years ago, David Lawrence Center, the convention center, was hailed as the greenest, the first green convention center in a major city. I'm not a tree hugger, but I sure do think it's a good idea to protect the environment. Coal country, indeed, Kathy Harden. Kathy knows her shit, folks. You learn a lot from her. I sure have. Coal country. That's right. Isn't Allentown a coal country? A coal city? Lord, what a crazy world. Okay, here's Don Wilson. I'm sorry, here's Joe Gibbon. Out for the 7th. He pitched a full inning in the 6th. He came in with no outs. and retired both batters, including a double play. And Steele, okay, Steele, thank you. Of course, U.S. Steel. Ah, boy, you know your stuff. Here's Marty Martinez. Marty is 1 for 3. Gibbon, it's a 7-1 ball game. But it's a pleasure to watch both these clubs. Here's Gibbon now. Pitch to Martinez. Switch hitter batting right. 2-9 left-handed. Fly ball left. And Stargell makes the catch. 1 away. Steele, yeah. And here comes Johnny Edwards. Edwards 2 for 3 today, and catching a very good game for Wilson. And the first person to type in how Don Wilson died will get a gold star and a purple jelly bean. Anybody know? Don't Google. Here's the pitch to. We'll know how fast you can do it. Here's the pitch to Edwards. That's 3-11. Pops it up to the right side, just foul of first base. And getting under it is Taylor for the out. 2 away. And Don Wilson coming up. Anybody know how he died? Well, I'll tell you then. He came home drunk one night and came into the garage, closed the garage door, and somehow he passed out with the car in park. I guess he put it in park and he passed out. He died of carbon monoxide poisoning, as well as one of his children upstairs died. His wife and his other child survived. They were hospitalized and survived. Isn't that awful? Okay, 2 outs. Nobody on. Here's Gibbon now. The pitch to Wilson. That's going to be 5-12 on Wilson, right-hander. Grounds it to first, X. Taylor, 322. That'll be a 12. That will be a roll of 22 on Taylor, E22. E22, 7. And he boots it. Oh, it's realistic, though. Really. It's the third error. It happens all the time. We had none one game. The other game, you know. Happens all the time. So Wilson on first with 2 outs. And here's Jesus. Okay, Gibbon now. Pitch to Jesus. And that's going to be a 4-7, right-handed. And it's a ground ball to first, stopped by Taylor. This time he makes a beautiful play, throws to Gibbon, covering the bag. And the side is retired. No runs. No hits, the error by Gibbon. I'm so sorry, Taylor. And it's the 7th inning stretch. Yes, it is, folks. Don Wilson. Carbon monoxide poisoning. I'm going to take a, I'd like to do something like that. I'd like to work on a basement pilot. Beta version, that's it. Beta version. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, Wilson. Ooh, Wilson. It's going to be Bo. By the way, Bo Belinsky, he's a playboy. Movie stars dated him. And he crashed. He threw a no-hitter and then he crashed. And he died early. You think he's a schmo. He was actually a very good-looking guy. Came up on the L.A. Angels. So he was in Hollywood. He had girlfriends, famous, you know. I don't know why you'd want to. You're just asking for trouble when you go, if you're a celebrity and you go with another celebrity. What the hell is that about? Go for a regular person that you think is wonderful. Belinsky is warming, if any of you are interested. He's been used sparingly. It's going to be Gene Alley leading it off. There will be a hitter for Gibbon. That's why Bo is warming. We'll have him come in a 7-1 ball game. How much damage can he do, right? Okay, here's Wilson now. Facing Alley. Here's the pitch. That's 4-8 right-handed. Walked him. So Wilson allows a walk in his first endurance inning. Billingham pitched in this game in real world. They used nobody. They had the day off. In this game, I can use that as a guideline, but I do not have to follow it. I will ask. Oh, wait a minute. Don't they have someone better? Yeah. Geez, they don't have anyone better, really. So we'll let Billingham warm up as he played in the real game. They don't have a great bullpen, but they have a couple people who are adequate. So it's Alley on first, nobody out. Here's Patek. Patek 1 for 2. Wilson from the stretch. That's a 110 right-handed. Grounds it to second. Morgan over to first. Alley advances to second base, 1 out. And there is going to be a hitter here. For the Pirates. That means Belinsky will come in next inning. Let's see who's hitting. It's going to be Al Oliver. Oliver, great hitter, good hitter, you know, but you know, anyone who hits like this is great. 463 at bats, 17 homers. He's going to come in and face Wilson. Oliver just getting over the flu after about 3 days ago, but he should be good to go right now. So the Pirate faithful rooting on here on the Pirates. They're down by 6. Alley on second, 1 down. Here's the pitch to Oliver. That's going to be 5-7 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Morgan, 323. That's a 2-3. It goes through for a base hit. And Alley scores. Whoa. Gene Alley with a base hit. Oliver. I am so sorry. So Oliver is on. He's got speed. It's a 7-2 ball game. And here comes Mateo. So both Alou brothers getting hits. Jesus, 3 for 5, and reached on an error, scored 3 times today. Mateo, 1 for 3. A single, struck out twice by Wilson. Yeah, Mateo. One more hit or walk, and Wilson has reached fatigue. Here's the pitch to Alou. That's 5-7 left-handed. Grounds it to second again, Morgan. Can he get this one? 323. That's going to be a 6-3. And he does. And he turns the double play. The side is retired. Alou, what a game. But another run. I guess that's now a 7-2. It's a 5-run ball game. I guess it's a little closer. And here comes Bo Belinsky. Tell you a little bit about him. 5 innings. That's, I guess, Gibbon. 5. Pitched 2. Perfectly. Just about. He did one got on from an error. Oh, Lord. Well, Belinsky takes his warm-ups. Let me tell you a little bit about Bo Belinsky. And I want you to really think about this. Robert Bo Belinsky, born December 7, 1936, exactly 5 years to the day after my father was born, and 15 years to the day after Pearl Harbor. He was born on the Lower East Side in Manhattan. His father was a Polish-American Catholic. His mother was Jewish. When he was a child, his grandmother, who was a Russian Jew, called him Bubala. He became a street rat and a pool hustler growing up in New Jersey. He really was a good pitcher, and he was known for his nightlife when he was in the Baltimore farm system. He was 28-51 lifetime, but he threw the first no-hitter in the history of the LA Angels at Dodger Stadium. They called it Chavez Ravine when the Angels played there. It was in 1962. But he finished the season 10-11, and he faded out quickly. He was involved romantically at one time or another to Anne Margaret, Connie Stevens, Tina Louise, and Mamie Van Doren. My Lord. She was his fiancée for a year. And he married and divorced Playboy Playmate of the Year, Joe Collins. And all the while had a terrible alcohol problem. And then he finally became sober. And Bo Belinsky is coming into pitch. Top of the 8th. Bo Belinsky, a southpaw. This is the end of his career. It's going to be Morgan. Morgan busted it wide open with a 3-run triple. Okay, Belinsky is ready. And here's the pitch to Morgan. That's going to be 3-11 left-handed. Base hit to right for Morgan. How do you like that? Morgan 1-15. 1-15 will be held, and Jimmy Wynn the batter. Win 1 for 2, walk twice. Belinsky from the stretch. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. Walked him. And now Dennis Mankey is the batter. Poor Bo Belinsky. Here's Mankey now. The pitch from Belinsky. 5-8 right-handed. Grounds it to second X. Alley at 221. That'll be 2-2. And that is a base hit. And that'll load him up. Belinsky has loaded the bases. For Doug Rader. Okay, Belinsky now. Tough start here for Bo. Oh, that's inside. That was very much inside. Rader had to pull back on that. That's a ball. Count now 1-1. That's even closer. Oh my, you almost hit him there. It's 2-1. Rader has having words with Belinsky. And Rader is charging the mound. Oh no. Oh no. Rader took a swing and the benches have cleared. Oh. 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 Oh, Lord, that's ugly. Oh, folks, it was a very close pitch. It almost did hit Rader. Rader then pointed his finger at Belinsky. It's a complete mob out here. He then had words, and Belinsky looked at him with a look, and Rader charged. He really didn't get much of a hit in there. The bench is cleared there. Now things are getting calmer. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. And they're handling this very quickly. Belinsky is getting a warning, and Rader, who charged the mound, has been ejected from this ball game. Lord, you take a nice 7-2 game, and you have to have that kind of ugliness. Now, I'm not sure what happens in balls and strikes for any of that. But Julio Gauthier is coming in. And I would only do that for a team that's winning. You know what I mean? Just for the fun of it. Julio Gauthier, and he did play in this game, as my memory tells me when I looked at that box score. I don't know if he pinch hit. He'll stay in and play third base. He's a .437. Let's remember that. Oh, that was ugly. Oh, Christ. Okay, Belinsky has a warning now. Its bases loaded. This is like cruel to watch. To watch Bo Belinsky load the bases here. And almost hit. And that was up toward his head. But they're giving him a warning. Sometimes you can't control a pitch. My Jesus. Okay, here's Gautier now. Nobody out, bases loaded. Let's get back to it, Bo. Here's the pitch. To Gautier, 1-6, left-handed, walks in a run. You know, it's just not the Pirates' day. That's going to make it 8-2. And Julio Gautier gets a run batted in without even having to swing the bat. And there's action in the Pirates' bullpen again. Oh, Lord, what a day. Christ. They have nobody except one of these two guys. But I could, Moose pitches next game, Blast pitched last game. I could bring Doc Ellis in. I could bring Doc just to say, hey guy, can you give me an inning? But we'll see here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Bo is struggling. Whew, here comes Kurt Blefrey. That's 1-8 left-handed. Grounds it to first for the force, and that'll be a run. Gautier is out. Menke goes to third. Now it's 9-2. With one out, first and third. Here's Marty Martinez. Tough day for the Pirates. Two 4 left-handed. Grounds to third for another force. And Menke comes in. Okay. That's going to be 3 runs allowed by Bo Belinsky here. And it's 2 outs. With Martinez on first, everyone else has been cleared. And here's Johnny Edwards. That's 6-8 left-handed, hit deep by Edwards, and that is a 2-run home run. Oh no, it's not. He's got W power. I am so sorry. 6-8 left-handed. And home run 1-17, but he's got W power against left-handers. So that'll be a base hit. 1 run will score. That is the... Actually, no. It's just Martinez who was on. First and third, 2 outs. And here comes Wilson. Been an ugly game here for the Pirates. Okay, here's Don Wilson. 2 outs. It's a 10-2 ball game. Here's Wilson now with 2 outs, first and third. Pitch from Bo. He struck him out. And that retires the side. But 3 runs. And we're in the middle of the 8th. It's a 10-2 ball game. Meanwhile, Wilson, so good today. Part of this cadre of starters who have really been a big reason for this Pittsburgh season. Meanwhile, here's Carl Taylor to lead it off. Pirates down by 8, bottom of the 8th. Here's Wilson now. That's going to be 4-4 right-handed. Grounds it to third. That's for Gautier. That is for Gautier. Gautier is a 437. That's a 437. That'll be a reroll on a 37, E37. E37-7. And he boots it. Okay, first error for the Astros. Taylor is on. And here comes Pops. Pirates down by 8. Okay, here's Wilson now. 2-4 right-handed. Grounds to second, double play. I was not holding Taylor. If I didn't say it, but he's an E anyway. I don't even think it. Here's Jose Pagan. 2 for 3 today. Real ugly game. When that happens, Doug Rader charging the mound. He should have turned to the umpire and said something. The manager should have come out, but you don't charge the mound. Okay, here's Pagan with 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch from Wilson, 4-10 right-handed, catcher X. Edwards, 2-3. That's going to be 4-3. And it's a wild pitch followed by a pop out. No wild pitch with no one on. That's the rule. Side retired. No runs, no hits. The error, none left after the double play. We've gone 8. It's 10-2 Houston. And it's only 5:03 in the afternoon here. God frickin' help me. God help me, please. God. Oh, please help me. Okay. It's going to be Bo Belinsky getting another chance here. Boy, did he have a tough inning there in the 8th. Lord. And he'll face the top of the order. He allowed 3 runs in 1 inning. We're going to give him another shot. Chaim Ganat, a child psychologist, said, always give a child a chance to redeem themselves. We're not talking here about not holding adults accountable, but we're going to give Bo a shot here. Jesus at the plate. Quite a day for Jesus. 3 for 5. A double and scored, singled. Reached on an error and scored, singled and scored. Great game. Here's Bo now. The pitch to Jesus. That's going to be 1-6 left-handed. Grounds it to short. Patek. 2 Taylor, 1 away. So Bo gets off to a good start. Here's Joe Morgan. Boy, has Morgan been... That triple blew the game wide open. Blew it frickin' wide open. Okay, here's Bo now. And the pitch to Morgan. That's going to be 3-10 left-handed. Base hit for Morgan. Hey, we may send him, huh? The fuck does this guy think he is? That's 1-15. That we're going to send him on Sanguian. He'll be a 1-15 as a AA being held. This is a great team, this Houston team. Here's Belinsky from the stretch. Win at the plate. Walked 3 times today. Here's the pitch. And there goes Morgan. And he's safe. Morgan with another stolen base. I say another, he didn't have one today, but he's been doing that all season long. So Morgan on second, 1 out. Here's Jimmy Wynn. Toy Cannon still at the plate. He was very smart. If you noticed, when the pitch came in, Wynn took a slow swing at it to block Sanguian behind the plate. That's heads-up baseball. Morgan on second, 1 out. Belinsky from the stretch now. And the pitch to Win. That's going to be 4-3. Right-handed. Walked him. Oh, Lord, it's been loads of trouble. Look at that. 4th walk. Drawn by Win. My Lord. 4th consecutive walk. He's 1 for 2 with 4 walks. Look at that. Lord. A lot of walking. So it's 1st and 2nd, 1 down, and here's here's Dennis Mankey coming up. Gote on deck. Okay, here's Belinsky now. And the pitch to Mankey. 110, left-handed, base hit up the middle. Look at that, 3rd consecutive single. And Morgan, it's a 110 single, it's up the middle. Morgan rounding 3rd, 1-17, up the middle. 1-19, they'll let him score. That's going to make an 11-2 ball game. Mankey gets a run batted in, his 3rd of the ball game, and they cut it off, keeping Win at 2nd. Tough outing for Bo Belinsky, but there's no use pulling him. Let him just seep in the juices. Let him seep in it. Julio Gote is the batter. He's in for Raider, who was ejected last inning for charging the mound after Belinsky threw the second consecutive pitch, very close, and this one was close to his head. Raider had to drop. Okay, 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Here's the pitch to Gote. That's going to be 3-8, left-handed. And there's a drive, head out to left. It's in the gap, it's dropping, it's going to the wall. And that's going to be a double for Gote. Wynn scores. Mankey goes to third. Gauthier with his second run batted in. Will Mankey come home? Well, we'll keep him there, 1-12. And there's 2 more runs allowed by Belinsky. Here's Blefary now. It's second and third, still only 1 out, 2 in, 5 allowed by Belinsky in 1 1/3 innings. And here's Blefary now. And the pitch to Kurt. That's going to be 4-7 left-handed. He walks him and loads the bases. I was thinking of doing it anyway to set up the double play. Here's Martinez. A tough night for Bo Belinsky. Poor guy died. Okay, here's Belinsky now. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Pitch to Martinez. Switch hitter, 1-8, and there is a base hit to left. Mankey scores. We're gonna bring Gauthier home. That's 1-8 left-handed. That was to left. Gauthier, still only 1 out. He's a 1-12. Who's in left? That's a -4. No, we'll let him hold with Pops. Pops can't field, but he's got a good arm. Whew. Bases loaded. 3 in this inning. And here's Edwards. 3 for 4. What a game. Look at this hitting by Houston. Oh. It's insane. Bases loaded, 1 out. Belinsky. That's going to be a 1-2. And it grounds to second, double play, and the inning is over. The madness is over, but 3 more runs for Houston. 13-2. If my math is correct, 7-10-13. And meanwhile, here's Donnie Wilson for the complete game win. Hebner, Sanguillen, and Ali. And what a game it has been. I'm going to take another one of this runts. I know it's not a great idea, but I'll do a small one here. What a game it's been, folks. This has been the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. 2 hours and 13 minutes, and I forgot I owe you one. Kathy Harden, I owe you one big time. I owe you one of these, and I owe you one of these, and I owe you one more for good luck, and one more for even better luck. Oh yeah. Lord. Oh, This has been a broadcast of the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and I think it was a very interesting game. Pretty, it was just all-out craziness. Okay. The Pirates trail by 11, and just their pitching was way off today. They are a great team, but I think this is a picture of, could this be a turning point? I want to point out the Pirates have lost 2 in a row. Ron is right again. Ron, you have such a positive attitude. You really do. Look at Ron McGrath coming in. Okay, here's Wilson now. Hebner at the plate, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch. That's 4-5 left-handed. He struck him out. Don Wilson, number 6 for the evening. And he's handled himself so nicely on the mound. And now it's Emmanuel Sanguillen. Emmanuel is 1 for 3, singled and scored. Here's Wilson now, going for win number 10. The pitch to Sanguillen. Wow, that's amazing. You have a 12-year-old. That's amazing. You have a 12-year-old granddaughter. And didn't you say you were 60? That's just amazing. Okay, here's Wilson. And the pitch to Sanguillen. That's 4-9 right-handed. Struck him out. Number 7. And it's all up to Gene Alley. Wow. Incredible. And congratulations. And bless your granddaughter and all your family, sir. Well, this might be the end here. Don Wilson, let's not take away from his pitching performance today. Here's Wilson into his windup. And the pitch to Alley. That's going to be 6-11 right-handed. And that is a liner to short court by Mankey. And the ball game is over. Oh. 10. Final score, Houston 13, Pittsburgh 2. What a contrast with Wilson going all the way for his 10th win. He allowed 8 hits. He walked 1, struck out 7, allowed 2 runs. The loss goes to Luke Belinsky, 5-6-7, pitched 2 memorable innings. Let's just put it that way. 2 innings, 7 hits. Walked 3. He managed to strike 1 out, and he allowed 6 runs. And that's it. You see 6, 11, 12, and then there's your unearned. Final line, Houston, 13 runs, 18 hits, and 1 error. Pirates, 2 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors. We'll put this one in later, tomorrow morning. In case any of you are wondering, I am now posting updated standings along with leaders of home runs and wins in the 69. It will be wins when we have enough games for pitchers, wins and losses for 1911. But I'm doing them after I complete a whole day of games. You know, there are anywhere couldn't be as many as 12 games in a day. And even more with double headers. Sometimes there's less, you have travel days, so that's what I'm doing. It's just much easier, and I think you all will appreciate it more. If we get into September and we have some real hot situations, then I would do it more often. After this game now, I just want to make note that this is important. Houston gets its 63rd win. They're now 63-57. 6 games over 500, 9.5 behind Atlanta. And the Cubs move within 8 in the East of Pittsburgh. They've lost 3 in a row now. Cubs have lost 5 in a row. Cards have won 4 in a row. Phillies have won 3 in a row. Giants have won 5 in a row. They're only a half game out. So it's really hot in the National League. In the American League, well, you know that one. No, Ron. 2 games a day, at most. And I broadcast all of them. I'm saying to play all the games that were scheduled on any given date. It can be as many as 12. And that takes me over a week, okay, to do 1 day of games. I hope you understand, sir. I haven't played 12 games a day. That's going to be all day. Yeah, that's going to be all day, sir. 12, literally. So stay strong, everybody. If you want, I'll take a peek at our next game. I'm procrastinating from playing the 1911 White Sox at the St. Louis Browns. You have a great night, Kathy Harden. In 1911, and that's okay. That's a novelty league. That's not meant to be played like 69. 69 is the main thing. And next on tap on August 19, you see how I'm going to another game on the 19th, Ron, if you're still here. You see. These are all the games on the 19th. We just played. I know you might not be able to see this, but oops, that's July. I'm sorry. Here are all the games. We just played Houston at Pittsburgh, and then it's Detroit at Seattle, and that sounds like a new series. Oh, yes, it is. And okay. Then Cincinnati at St. Louis and the White Sox at the Senators. All sleepers, all frickin' sleepers. Anything in the American League is a sleeper game. By the way, the Cubs are playing the Braves. That's really hot series. So stay strong, everybody. And I'll catch you all next time. Thank you.